Hi, welcome to Chemistry for Fall 2017. I'm going to go over briefly the material that's available for Chemistry 2040, 41, 45, and 46. If you go to the bookstore, you're going to have two options. One is a loose leaf option that includes Mastering Chemistry, which includes the full ebook, or you can buy the digital only option, which includes the digital ebook and Mastering Chemistry. Regardless of which package you purchase, the code and the ebook are good for your entire sequence of Chem 2040, 41, 45, and 46. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing the book and the code. It's going to last you for 1, 2, maybe even 4 semesters. So when you go to register for Pearson MyLab and Mastering, go to the Pearson MyLab and Mastering site. You're going to register as a student, and then in the future you'll come back and sign on, not unless your instructor sets it up through web courses. Once you sign in, you're going to see a screen something like this, and this is where you're going to access your course. Now, what's important to know about Mastering Chemistry is, yes, it's a homework system, but it's much more than that. It's a system designed to help you learn chemistry. That was why it was designed. It was designed to mimic office hours. So if you went to your instructor's office and asked him a question, he would give you some hints and walk you through some things and maybe pull out the book and show you an example. That's what Mastering Chemistry does. So forget looking on the internet for a bunch of information in formats that aren't used in class or in the book and confuse yourself. So go to Mastering Chemistry, you click on Home, the announcements will be at the top. You'll have past due assignments here or upcoming assignments. Now your instructor may not set it up exactly this way, but this is similar what it will look like. The very first thing to do is you do the how to use Mastering Chemistry. This is really important. It'll be the most beneficial 20 minutes of your life. Just simply go through this. We know you know scientific notation and how to do fractions and things like that, but you need to be able to enter them into Mastering correctly and the way Mastering wants them so that you're not frustrated. So take your time and go through this tutorial and learn how to enter the information needed so that you're not frustrated later. If you do have questions on how to enter it, you can come in here and click on the hints, and then it will show, it'll give you hints on how to enter things, and then you can move ahead. So make sure you go through and click the, go through the Welcome to Mastering. Another really important lesson that your instructor may or may not assign for points is the Getting Ready for Chemistry tutorial. Now this tutorial was designed to help students get ready for their very first college chemistry course. Many of you probably took AP chemistry, or maybe you took chemistry in high school. It's called the Chemistry Primer, but what it is, it's a review session. So take your time, go through the review. If you can do the assignments in the tutorial, you can do well in this course. And as you go through it, if you stumble on how you're doing, in this case applying the order of operations, choose the hints, click this open, and then there's a video here with an instructor applying the order of operations. So take advantage of this really valuable resource. Now, your instructor may or may not actually assign Mastering homework. So I'm just going to show you someone who did. So in this case, it was broken up before class and after class. So before class, there's only 5 little assignments. You're going to go over dimensional analysis. You're going to work through an interactive worked example. And in this case, you watch a video, and then you're going to be converting these cubic centimeters to gallons. If you forget how, there's some feedback and lessons on how to do it. So make sure you take advantage of that instead of Googling all over. Learn how to do these concepts. And also within here are the key concepts, the really most important concepts of the chapter. You can watch the video. This comes straight from the ebook. You can then do try to do the homework, the question. If you stumble on that, look at the hints. That's why they're there, to really figure out how to do the problem and learn how to do the problem. After class, your instructor may assign homework. It's to reinforce what you did before class and what you did in class. And the idea of this is to practice. So keep practicing. By practicing, you'll master it. So again, here we have some interactive worked examples, and then you're going to go into maybe an enhanced exercise. These are the exercises from the book, and they also refer right back to the book. So if you read this and you're having questions, refer here, and if you click on this, it'll open up the ebook directly on those pages. Now, one other neat thing about mastering, since we were just talking about the ebook, is the eText. If you purchased the code in the bookstore, or you purchased directly from Pearson, Mastering with eText for like $115, then you will have the full eText. And the nice thing about the eText is that it's interactive. So you can watch videos in there. You can go in and highlight. All you have to do is drag it and then choose your highlight. You can make notes. And then later on, you can go back to your notes and see what you have written down. You can export them and make yourself a little study guide. Your instructor might even put some notes in here for you. Of course, like other ebooks, you can also go to bookmarks and jump around so that you can actually see this. And this is available through the Pearson eText. Bring it up on your iPad, tablet, phone. It'll work great. So the last two things I'll show you are flashcards. Actually, they're called dynamic study modules, but they work similar to flashcards that seems like a lot of students like to use. So once this loads, it's really designed to work on phones and tablets more than on desktops, but it does work here. Choose the topic that you want to work on, and then you can see how long it's going to take. And these are basically little snippets of information that are really important in the book. So it'll ask you a question, and it's built on brain theory to wake up your brain. So read the question and then answer it. So I would read through this, and then I'll say, oh, I think it's this one. Oh, maybe or maybe it's that one. I'm not quite sure. So then I will submit it, and I was not correct. So on this one, I have to read through it carefully, and I'm positive it's that one, but I'm wrong. So as you can see, I'm going to go through these, and if I read them carefully, I probably would get at least one or two right, but it's going to give me some ideas of what the instructor is going to be covering. And at the end of maybe doing 8, it's going to say, let's go learn. And in here, it's going to take you exactly to what you studied. It's going to show you what you answered, what the correct answer is, and then it's going to tell you what you need to know. And the nice thing about this is that it's on your phone. You can go through them over and over and over again until you really start getting them correct and understanding it. It will adapt to how you're answering. And lastly, if your instructor is going to give you points for mastering, for homework, or for whatever, your grades would be in here. And you'll see it populate. Obviously, it's going to show you here that I haven't done anything, but you can see that the points will be added up in here, and then these will be moved to your Canvas course or web course later. So that's the tour of mastering. It's a design, like I said, to help you learn chemistry. It's the instructor you have over your shoulder at night and on weekends when you need to go through things to really understand it. So hope you enjoy it. I hope you have lots of fun with it. And if you do have questions or technical issues, just click on the help over here, and it will direct you to Pearson support. And you can do browser checks and everything that you typically would do. So thanks so much.